Hey, welcome! How is everybody? I'm going to play a little bit of this. I don't really remember where I left off. These are elves, though, so I found some elves, and the area that they're in, like the whole forest and everything, looks so good. I'm gonna go that way. And I'm gonna beat up these wolves. Anyway,
I was hoping for
here's my new swords and boots. I am, what am I on? 51? I'm level 51.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I don't know if anyone has played this game. I feel like I started off so strong, and now I am just like not leveling up at all, so it's kind of interesting. Oh, look at this. Well, I don't really want to go in those. Those are usually long dungeons. I just wanted to do something stupid while I ranted. So, funny, I also
Bring it on.
recorded like a whole hour-long video of me playing this, and it got a little
Kick your ass.
kind of diced up. So rather than uploading that, I'm just gonna play this for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll get the other one tomorrow or something. I had this big scare because my PlayStation just like stopped
I was hoping.
working all of a sudden, like mid-recording. And basically, the long story, the short version is like I had to like do a bunch of things trying to figure out what was wrong with it. I thought it was the HDMI cable, so I switched it off of one of my other devices, and that didn't do it. It also meant that like 4 different things that I had recorded got like wiped off my system memory, so I couldn't post anything. I mean, eventually I got it to work, at least for like YouTube and stuff, but I don't know what it was, because just out of pure panic, I was trying everything I could think of, and I ended up putting the other HDMI cable that I thought was the broken one back into the system, and it worked.
Bring it on.
So whatever I did, fixed it. I don't know why it stopped working all of a sudden.
Take this. I'm gonna chop you.
It immediately you start panicking.
I was hoping.
It's
for a
funny when
fight.
something like that happens, even if it was as simple as like, oh, for some reason the HDMI cable broke and I can just switch it out. You realize how much your like entire life is held to one device. Just all of a sudden, sheer panic. I'm like, I gotta go get a new system. I gotta get a new controller. I gotta get more HDMI cables, and I have to do it now, or I'm not watching YouTube. I'm not posting to YouTube. I'm not playing games, watching movies. And my PlayStation 3, I use that as like strictly. I probably explained all of this in my long rambly video. That's not up yet. My PlayStation 3, I used to use like strictly just for YouTube and stuff. And but the YouTube app on that is like crapping out. It takes forever for it to load anything. There's way too many commercial breaks. Yes, what does she want me to do? Anky, or something. That's a funny name. But I guess you are an elf, so... I guess Strawberry Milkshake is also pretty stupid, so... Not that your name is stupid, mine is. Yes, what is your quest? Just give me all the quests and I'll eventually get to the ones. Side quests in this game, just kinda like... they spam, essentially. Okay, I already have yours, and that is the main one. Alright, so... I guess... just want to do how about that? Time travel. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? If I knew it was that close, I would have just won.
take this.
Okay. Ew. I didn't realize they had, like, the little faces. Those are gross. I don't like those. Excuse me, little mushroom thing. I'm just going to take this rock you're sitting on.
Hey,
Okay. Why can't I kill you?
hey. I
Okay. Worked on that one. I thought I was doing something wrong, like... Was I not supposed to kill the other mushroom? No, this all works. Yeah, so anyway... I have everything worked out. But I seriously thought I was gonna have to just rush out and get a new system. Which...
don't have enough spirit.
Honestly, I don't think I said this part in the other video either. It's not even that. I wasn't, you know, that sucks. You don't want to spend the money. You don't have to go out and buy a new system or cables and whatever. But that's more like, I've talked about it many times, the issue I have with I have like multiple accounts for Sony on my PlayStations because I got screwed by them like years ago, and now they refuse to fix it, blah, blah, blah. It's a whole big thing. The point is, though, that the one I'm logged in on my PlayStation 4 is... Why can't I kill these things? What is happening? Anyway, the one I'm logged in on, if I get logged out, that is like my main original account that I made on the PlayStation 3 like 20 years ago. So that's where all the majority meat and potatoes of all my games and trophies and everything is. So I get super panicky. Okay, this quest sucks. I'm out of here. Of course, it's auto fighting.
I'm gonna kick your get out of
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm always panicky, like if there is a power surge or something's broken. Alright, can we just not do this quest? Hold on, I'm gonna go find something cool to do that isn't this. I don't want this video to be like 5 hours of me rambling either. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the game is like a little laggy. And apparently I did finish whatever quest I was doing because I just went to the closest check mark. And I had beaten that elf girl's quest, apparently. I don't know what it was. So, let's just go this way. What else? What else is fun? Oh, I saw a really cool video just discussing the future of Resident Evil. Like fans, like ideas that fans have. So I'm certainly not the first one to ever say this, but I feel like we're all on the same page with what we want out of Resident Evil 9, or if they made a Revelations 3. Oh, these guys again. And it makes sense because they said 9 most likely will have like some psychological stuff to it. How cool would it be if not all of it, but Jill was thinking it was all in her head because she's supposed to be like recovered from PTSD and everything, and had it after the original incident, mansion incident, first game, and then all the way through 5 when Wesker was mind controlling her and all that. So it would be really cool if like that was part of the plot, at least in the beginning, that she was suffering from PTSD and just it was all like in her head, and then it turns out it's not. Why is all the enemies being laggy? This game is not running right. I hope my system didn't actually get something wrong with it. Yeah, so, I mean, that would be a really cool way of doing it. Having her running around thinking that she's just suffering and having visions of things from her past. Whatever. Monsters, zombies, Wesker, and then turns out it's like, nope, they're all real. And she's in the middle of a zombie apocalypse again. What is this? What is this? Is this another cave? I don't want to go in. I thought this was like a little friendly village, but no, there are ghouls. Oh, I have to kill 25 of these guys? Ugh. Speaking of Resident Evil, these guys looks like tyrants. Yeah. Hey. Hi, ghoul.
I'll show you.
Ah, I thought you were dead. I guess technically you kind of are. You're a ghoul. See, it sucks because, like, the main story's too big to get into for a video. It's another dungeon. But then all the side quests are just this. I'm just, like, running around killing 30 of some type of enemy. There's nothing, like, super interesting. That's why I'm kind of just doing 2 videos of this game while I play it, but kind of rambling about other random things.
Take that. Take that.
Okay. How many am I up to? 7? Is that what I said?
Huh? Try to dodge.
Oh my god. Just, I don't care. When it auto battles. Like, I hit square to attack the guy that was directly in my line of sight, but then it auto battles because there was one behind me that I didn't know was there a little bit closer. I don't care which one. Just kill them both. We gotta kill 30.
Take that.
Okay. Okay. Let's speed this up. Good one. Come on. Okay. I think that's, yep, 13. I like my new swords. They're cool. Okay, what else? What else was I gonna ramble about? I'm trying to remember, because the other one that isn't up yet, but I put it up. I did go for like 40 minutes about just a bunch of random things. And, trying to remember what I said in that one. I guess all I had was the system thing, the PlayStation thing, and then the, cool Jill theory. Oh, that was the other one. I knew it was something Resident Evil. I also think it would be cool to have Hunk come back. Now, if you don't know anything about Hunk, he is a random Umbrella agent, like mercenary. And he was only technically... I'm trying to remember now. I'm gonna get my facts wrong. I think legitimately he was only in one game. I'm not counting when they just throw him into mercenaries mode or when he was in like a spin-off, like Operation Raccoon City or whatever it was. But people love him. He is in like any spin-off or mercenaries mode. I guess that makes sense, but like he doesn't even have a name. He's just a random soldier that they nicknamed Hunk or Mr. Death, but he's got a fleshed out backstory about how he is just merciless when it comes to fulfilling his mission. Oops. And because he's never, I don't think, ever truly been... Don't hit me while I'm doing this, you jerk. It was like right. Yeah, so because He's never actually been
Bring
named
it on. Hey,
or shown his face or anything like that. I think it would be really cool to have him be in Resident Evil 9. It would be a cool dynamic. Because you don't know his fate, like... Doesn't matter who the protagonist is. It would be better if it's Jill, right?
try to dodge,
But
I'll
Leon
show
works
you.
too.
Get
Or
out
if
of
any of
here.
them are in it, really. Anyone who was in the city at the time. So Claire and... whatever. Okay, that's all the goals. But... obviously, because there is like a new Umbrella or whatever, but... technically, Umbrella's also gone, so who was Hunk working for? Did he die? Where'd he go? Did he quit and retire? No one knows who he is. So, I'm just saying, it would be really freaking cool to have him come in and be, like, actually named. Have him be named, have him take off the mask, and be, like, an older, retired mercenary
I was hoping for a fight.
who doesn't necessarily work for Umbrella or anything, because he didn't really, I mean, I guess he technically did. But he was kind of like Carlos and those guys in 3, where I need to get rid of some of my items. Oh, hi. There you go. Where they were just hired guns. They were just like mercenaries. They didn't actually work for Umbrella. Like they would do whatever for anyone who would pay them enough. Okay, I gotta get rid of items? I guess I don't need these. Sure. Okay, these are all key items. So I guess I'll get rid of... freaking item management, man.
Bring it
Die.
on. Ah! Try to
Yeah, see what I mean? Like this, I just randomly came across this side quest while I was yapping away. And it's just kill 25 slimes. And I can't pick up the items because... I have too many key items that I need to pick up in it. There's no inventory space. Fine, we're just going over here. Oh no, not the scary werewolf dog things. Anyway. Yeah, just a couple random fun things to talk about. I had a lot to talk about this one. Because technically this is like part 2 of my rambling from the other longer video. Which I may or may not post. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of said my most important talking points
try to dodge.
in this one.
Get out.
And in the other one, I was probably like extra
I'm gonna
sassy and worked up. So I might rewatch it, and if it's too disjointed and stupid, I just whatever.
I'm gonna kick your
Otherwise,
ass. Try to dodge.
I'm gonna beat these guys up and then head over here. Because this is exactly what I have to be doing. But
I'll show you.
I don't know if you can tell,
I'm gonna chop. Take that.
some of these
I'll show
skeletons
Just
are different like classes, and it wants me to like specifically kill archers. I just gotta make sure I'm going after the right ones. Royal Guards.
I'll show you.
Yeah, anyway,
Take
like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
And thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you all are doing well, whatever time of day or night it is for you. Hopefully, I shouldn't have any more issues with my systems or
Try to dodge.
recording. That's also why I was going to keep this one a little shorter before trying to post my big one. Because I just didn't want to, like, download the whole thing onto a USB, which takes like 30-40 minutes because it was such a long video, and then not be able to upload it, ultimately. Speaking of which, I'm gonna not let this one go on anymore. The elders so what is this crap? from that far away. I'm trying to end my video, you stupid... What is he even doing?
I'm gonna kick your
Okay. I was playing this so I didn't get stressed out. Now I'm getting
I'll
angry.
show you.
I was gonna say the elves are super sexy, that's all.
Try to dodge,
Alright,
Tay.
I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.